As consumers of text, it's important that we are able to identify irrelevant evidence. There is a whole wide world of different types of evidence that could impact our thinking. Our purpose is to accept or reject text that is either relevant and reject what is irrelevant to the purpose to what we have set to talk about, to listen to communicate about, to read, to write. So what does this actually mean to be able to identify irrelevant evidence? It's knowing what you need to know. It's not getting off topic and knowing what's not important. So there's this ability to focus throughout your conversation. There's a lot of things that factor into this, and there are a lot of things that can distract us from the main ideas. It's going to be really important for you to really think about the purpose of why you're doing something or the purpose of why you're discussing. It's also important to also dissect the idea of what do you really need to know. And as you answer what is your purpose and what you need to know, the idea of identifying irrelevant information or irrelevant evidence becomes easier. Okay, so what does that look like? You don't want to take time to write down everything. You want to write down that's something that's very specific and relevant to you. Also, it requires you to be in depth with the conversation. So if you are in depth with conversation, you can ask questions, you can ask for clarification, you can jot down notes only specific to the relevance of what you're talking about in order to practice eliminating irrelevant evidence. So again, what is your purpose? What are you trying to find? What do you need to know? If you can answer those questions, you have the ability to identify and not use irrelevant evidence.